Alright, we've come together to watch another hien video in 2024. And my question basically is, was this pad viable for CS2? Can you use it in TAC shooters? Or is it just simply too fast and you should go for control pad? And the short answer is actually you can use it. Definitely, but, and there's a big but, you rather be on point. And on point, I mean, you need to be focused when you're using this. You cannot just spam 4 or 5 hours of gaming and then at some point kind of mentally switch off. And the second you do that, the control pad will be much better for you in terms of consistency than the hien. One slight mistake with this will lead to the loss of the round. I'm not saying this cannot happen on a control pad, but I'm saying this is more strenuous to control over a longer period of time, just due to the speed. However, it has some stopping power. Especially after you play it in at the beginning, it's really fast. Now it's like it's slowed down a tad bit, but not like that it restricts your micro adjustments in any shape or in any way. But you get this a little bit of stickiness at the end of your movement, and you can also use the soft that I have to further get more stickiness in if you press into this pad. So you can get more control out of it, but it could also lead to a bad habit that you like continuously play with downward pressure, and then the mouse, actually then I would rather say you get a control pad if you start doing this, because the advantage is like you have this free glide, but if you flick you can also stop rather easily and very controlled, and while you stop you can also go back into motion really quickly, which helps when you flick to a target, then do slide micro adjustment, flick to a target, slide micro adjustment, basically what CS requires you to do all the time, more so than Valorant, because Valorant is like more on the x-axis, if that makes sense. Like all the surfaces there are flat, unlike in CSGO where there's like a small step and you need to adjust up and down for the movement. So this really helps with that. It makes it easier, and it's more of a joy to use. So I have a couple of comparisons just to kind of put it more into context. So we have the free fall SV2 with it's basically a hard pad. This has no give. This rubber base has no give, and it's a bit slower than the hien, or it feels a little bit slower, but it's also like when you flick, it's a little bit less controllable due to the lack of the foam, of the soft foam base. So for me, this pad gave me brain cancer. I don't know. I don't know why this pad didn't work for me, because I have this issue where everyone said, you should get this pad, you should get this pad. If you push down too much, or if you are in a stressful situation, this would really help you. And it actually did the opposite. Like after on 2 or 3 hours, I was like, what the hell am I doing? Like I would hit these shots usually, and with this I just can't. I think my brain just can't wrap around that this is a hard pad with a cloth surface. As soon as I feel the cloth surface, I think it has some give, and I start to push down and start searching for that extra amount of control which this pad just doesn't give you. So in that way, yes, it's more like a glass or like a hard pad, but I actually play better on my Super Glide here than on this, because the Super Glide is just simply faster, and I just like, as soon as I touch the glass, I know it's like what I'm supposed to expect, whereas in this one my brain can't adjust to it. That's more of a me problem, but I think some other players might also run into this issue. Next up, that's more or less like a clone of the hien. This brand is called McWef. We have this in the Philippines. It costs basically nothing, like maybe $20 or so. And honestly, this pad is, for the price, pretty much golden. Like, it doesn't have the porn base, but it's still soft at a softness that is acceptable for me. It's like a mid, and it has similar speeds, but the difference to the hien is, once you stop, you don't get this initial stickiness while you're stopping. So it's like a bit more like a like the static friction is not there. And weirdly enough, when you're flicking, you don't reach the speed of the hien either. Like, it has a higher dynamics friction and less static friction, if that makes sense. Nevertheless, there's still a good pad. For $20, I really can't complain. Next up, really old school pad actually. That's a MPC 450 from Endgame Gear. Don't know if you can see this. Same brand as the mouse. I was actually surprised because I was thinking this pad is super quick. But compared to the hien, I would say no, it's actually a bit slower now. After all this time though, yeah. So it doesn't have the stitching, and well, nothing special to write home about, except like it's kind of sticky feeling all along the movement. Like the dynamic friction feels sticky, the stopping feels sticky. It's like it feels weird. Kodura pads feel weird to me. I don't know if there are any better versions, but this ain't it. Lastly, we have glass, and glass, of course, you need to keep clean, or you have this scratchy sound because there's one dust particle that got overlooked. But once you get it clean, it gives you like a really nice glide, and it's great for tracking. So comparing this to the hien, of course, obviously this is faster and you have absolutely less control, which makes this one great for aim trainers. Not so much for actually playing in game. I will review this pad at some point for CS2 purposes, because I thought I can make it work for CS2, and it sort of works for CS2, but it's the same problem with the hien or any sort of speed pad. You need to stay focused all the time. Like this, one slight mistake and you're spinning like a aimbot almost. What happened to me a lot is like you flick off the target too early, and then I find it hard to continuously control at a high level, or at the level I like to play at, you can definitely use it and it will also help you, but like the hien makes it easier to control these micro adjustments and then keep on doing the same thing more often and then just go rinse and repeat. It's more intuitive on the hien, whereas this, if you really hit your peak, there's like nothing in your way that can stop you in terms of aim. But if you're not focused, there's also nothing that keeps you from falling to the bottom of the scoreboard. So I think this more or less concludes my hien review. If you have any other questions in terms of speed or how it feels or plushiness or anything of that sort, just post it in the comments. Tell me what you want to see next, and I just ended with some additional footage that I took, especially I tried to make footage where I kind of had everything in one game because it's the hien, so I put some extra effort into it, and I hope you will like that. Anyway, see you.
Take care of yourself. I'm throwing a flashbang. Smoke! Flashbang! I'm throwing smoke! Grenade out! I'm waiting here. Bomb has been planted. Throwing fire. Throwing a flashbang. Terrorists win. You are stupid to think you will win. Let's go. Throwing smoke. Putting smoke. Flashbang. Grenade. I'm throwing a grenade. Terrorists win. You will all die. Smoke! Smoke! Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Bomb has been planted. Flashbang. I'm throwing a grenade. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Let us go. Throwing smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Grenade out. Grenade. Putting down. Smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Bomb So that we may be free. Smoke! Grenade! Throwing flashbang! Grenade! Throwing fire!
Counter-terrorists win.
No more talking. Now we fight! Throwing a flashbang! Flashbang! Whoa! Throwing smoke! I'm planted.
The city.
Planted.
Bomb has been planted.
Smoke!
Terrorists win.
We're on the real man! Guys, I tell you, we kill them all! Smoke!
A long one.
Counter-terrorists win.
This is our fight. Smoke! Grenade! Flashbang! I'm throwing a grenade!
Mid one, car. Yeah.
Smoke!
Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted.
Move it, move it! Smoke! will drive them from our land. I throw the flashbang.
Way below.
Counter-terrorists win.
Let's go, my brothers. Throw in smoke. I throw the flashbang.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm throwing a grenade. Throw in the flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade.
Nice.
Grenade out.
Oh no.
Throw in the flashbang.
Oh, city. City.
Terrorists win.
We cannot be killed.
Be careful. Let's all make it home tonight.
Aye, we give them a challenge.
Terrorists win.
Nice.